Hey everybody, welcome back to Two Nerds, One Quest. I'm your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these four nerds because we have a full house again. We are back on our shit, the main adventure. I seem to be saying that a lot lately, being back on my shit.
A lot.
A lot. It is an adopted phrase, and I don't even know where I got it from. Anyway, that man saying a lot, drinking from his Packers mug, wearing the Brewers shirt, all about Wisconsin today is one Tom M. Norman. How you doing, buddy?
It's Starbucks.
That's not a Packer mug.
It's a Starbucks
Looks like
mug.
a Packer. It's a
You can't tell.
You-
Looks like
I was
peacock
gonna
eyes.
say an evil empire. Are we the evil empire as far as football goes? No, I think that's Dallas. Anyways, how you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm great. I'm in a good mood. It's time for D&D. Abed's gonna have a lot of fun today. Good.
Hell yeah!
Good. Feeling good. Looking good. Feeling evil.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow.
Working it.
Working it. Yep. All right. That man at the top in the ghost shirt is one Ryan Crixus Kukta. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing so fantastic. I did wake up this morning with a spring in my step. It is Dungeons and Dragons Day. It's been a couple weeks for me and just really jacked up about it. So, good morning, fellas. Good morning, Boomtown Nation. Let's get them.
And of course, the man on the bottom of our screen, but the top of our hearts, is one Rick LaFave. How you doing, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Watching Chelsea play West Ham 2-0 with Chelsea right now. So having a good morning.
Holy hell! When did that game start?
8 o'clock.
All right, go Chelsea. And of course, last but not least, the Lazy Dragon, the Lore Master, the Limerick Maker, our lovable crew, Jeff Williams. I want to do with that whole introduction. I want to do like a ring announcer thing, but I wake up people in my apartment.
And in this corner,
weighing in
coming
at 40.
40 pounds, 40 inches tall, and 40 years old, it's Crew.
Suddenly, I want to put a pit fighting ring in Atari.
Love it. Love the side quest.
I could.
Circus is in town. One time we come back.
You get old school boxing. Guys with the fancy mustaches, wearing their pants.
I'm in.
Yep.
Wearing their pants.
Yeah. Because you know that's what you wear when you box. Pants.
All right. How about
being naked?
A recap would be fantastic. Especially considering it was almost an entire month ago we did this last.
Yeah, and I think a good chunk of the episode was combat, so the recap should be pretty short. But then I will add in some of the stuff that we will talk about as we went back to town for 2 nights. So one full day, so we could get some crafting done. But all right, so we started off in the unfinished room, or opening up the unfinished room in the northwest corner of I think it's the 3rd level that we're on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
found some tools in there and found a nice looking pick that happened to have some runes on it. The next room had a ruined sculpture of Absalom and a wood golem that definitely was a more difficult fight than it seemed like it should have, but we did prevail in the end, even though we all had a lot of splinters by the time we were done. So around the end of the show, we were doing some treating wounds and checking out the books and discussing our path, and we figured that now would be a good time to head back to town and get some stuff accomplished. So we headed back to one thing I forgot to mention is Troy got completely destroyed. So as we were leaving, a new Troy showed up, and Abed and Troy were reunited.
Troyed?
Yes. I did actually write that somewhere in here. Destroy.
Troyed.
So things that we were going to try to do in town, Crew was going to just check with his connections with Yinez Mera, see if Ellie had any other side quests, and he was going to do some checking for some special items for some of the others. Kane just wanted that striking rune transferred to his weapons, and then basically get his armor cleaned and chill for the day. And enjoy some downtime in a hot tub. Abed was looking to study ? I think he had some ulterior motives, and wondering if his wand was upgraded and if he can pick that up. And Lady Syl was going to look for an armor upgrade, which maybe crew can facilitate acquiring that, and maybe some other shopping that she was going to do. And she was also going to practice her ventriloquy. So, for your limerick of the week, it is now very well understood when encountering a golem of wood, using fire is the key, not magic or weaponry, and the rest of your day will be good.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
So, now we get to play the things that we have to do in person for town time.
So, let's clear this up. The green gem is just 20 gold. So just keep it because it's worth something. That's it.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
it?
green gem. That's it. It's a green gem. You could sell it or use it as trade for something.
Feels right.
Then, see, crew, you need a crafting check, and I'm gonna say you get a hold of everything you need to tattoo yourself for the first time.
Yeah, so
and knowing what
I
this
will-
is,
all right.
yeah.
So do you have a DC in mind?
I'm trying to think about that right now. Being your first time, I'm saying 15 is what I'm thinking.
Okay, so in the last level up, I took expert in crafting, so I have a +9 there, and due to the tattoo artist feat that I took, I get a +1 circumstance bonus. So I have a +10. I intentionally took the most simple tattoo I could think of.
Yeah.
It's so what I wanted to do is do like the left half of the navigation star on his hand, so that the center line goes along the edge of his index finger. So you'd see half of the star, and then as he holds his hand up and turns in a circle, the other half of the star would glow, and that would be how the magic of the tattoo tells him which way is north.
Oh.
So like when he's
Okay.
facing north, it's perfectly clear, and when he's facing south, it's completely gone, and kind of halfway in between, it starts fading into view when he activates it. It would be my plan. So
All right.
here we go with the crafting check.
This is kind of cool.
See how good I can do.
Should be pretty easy with a plus 10.
I rolled a 17 plus 10 is 27.
Yes. You craft you tattoo your hand. You're actually surprised how well it turned out.
Yeah,
Turned out
I
so
put
well
it on
that
my
we all
left
get
hand.
one.
That's not how tattoos work.
Yeah, I put it on my
You shake
left
your
hand.
and it
that way I
transfers
could-
to your palm.
Yeah.
Ah,
So I
now the
figured that
thing
that
is
way
here.
I could hold my weapon in my right hand potentially, and then put my hand out in front of me and be able to figure out where we're going.
Now, this is a tattoo, and I know you don't have any. There's a thing about tattoos when you get them, and it's actually
They hurt.
written into the rules here. They need to heal before
Yeah.
they're active.
No swimming.
So I'm going to say you're either you need to heal. You need to dump 50 points of healing into it to make it active. For every
Okay.
night that passes, you just get 10 points of healing.
Okay.
So you would have that would bring it down to 40 because you're going to do this in the one
Right,
day.
because we'll stay.
So
Yep.
you'll have 40 points of healing left to do to it. And if you wanted to try and like medicine it or have Lady Syl that day cast some healing on it, you could absolutely do that if she's got nothing
Okay.
else going on.
Sure.
But
Let's see
until
what everybody
that's
else is
completely
doing.
healed,
Oh,
it is not active.
yeah. And besides
Drew,
that,
can
I'd
you-
just be checking in, and then if somebody else needs a connection to the black market trade of Otari, I'd be making connections. So depending on what anybody else wants to do.
Drew, I need you to make a diplomacy. What the hell is it?
I can do thievery, society, diplomacy.
Do diplomacy, because this is diplomacy.
Influence others through negotiation and flattery.
Yep, diplomacy.
17 total.
17 total. You do find a way to get everything together for a +1 armor rune on a set of whatever clothing Lady Sil would like it on. I think what you listed in the chat was like a traveler's clothing or something like that. If she's got something, Ryan, if you got something specific she would like that on, like a robe or something that you have that's just clothing of yours that you wear.
Yeah, I have a hooded cloak.
Okay. That ends up costing with the 17. That's going to end up costing you the 160 that you were looking at to get it done.
Sounds great. I'll take that off of my gold right now.
Yep. All right, and
so
then
your explorer's dress in your inventory is explorer's clothing, so you can add the rune directly to that item. You don't have to change it. So if you go into it and add fundamental rune.
Yeah.
Yep. And you should see your AC go up.
Yeah.
You're up by 1, sir.
So that's a +1 armor potency rune?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. The striking rune, Kane. We would have to transfer that.
Mm-hmm.
What is the cost to transfer that? I didn't look
7
that
gold.
up. 7 gold. Okay. Yeah. Pay for the transfer of that, and actually make it 8, and they will polish out your armor, and you will be looking like C-3PO at the end of A New Hope.
Works for me.
maybe not that shiny unless you oil the rest of your body, but
Well, he is spending a day in relaxing and bathing, and he could get a nice oiling done.
all right,
that might happen.
Cool. You may get a like for the first attack against you a bonus to your AC for that if you oil up.
in place of the slick rune, he's just going to oil himself up.
Yeah, looking like who was the $1 Million Dream, Ted DiBiase.
Or any other wrestler from the 80s.
Yeah,
Everybody's
exactly right.
gotta pay.
I will take off the weapon potency room from the pick, and I will add the potency room to the meteor hammer. And we do have, I'll take the striking rune off. We do have the weapon potency rune still on the pick if somebody wants it.
I think everybody's primary weapons are all +1 to up, so unless somebody wants a side weapon, I don't know if Abed has one, but I think he's using a staff. So
Abed's got a fucking kick-ass staff that I think already has one on it.
I think it's a magic
+1 already. Abed?
I think a rune can only go on a non-magical item, so since the staff already has magical properties, I think that's a limitation, but
I do have
wrong,
that you don't see under my robes. Like I have a boot knife in each boot, and I do have on my side a hand crossbow, but I don't ever necessarily use that, so I would not.
I mean, it might be worth more for us in trade to upgrade.
Are both Kru's weapons upgraded?
Yep.
His Kukri and his...
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, I have 2. Yeah, same as Abed. I have 2 daggers, but I don't use them. It would be
if that's
kind
the
of
case,
a throwing
then
weapon.
We can sell the pick with the potency room and get some money for it.
Yeah. I mean, for now, I can put it in the party sheet if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Add a pick with a potency room and do what you want.
Yeah, I mean the dagger. If Abed is resorting to his daggers, we're all fucked.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah. We fell
Yeah,
down
if it-
too deep into the rabbit hole.
If it
The,
gets
the
there,
rune is worth more than the pick, but I don't know how much the rune is worth.
Right.
So it's not a ton.
And it's so much quicker to transfer it. It'd be better to leave it on the pick until we find something else we need. I mean, who knows? We might find another weapon that someone's gonna want.
Could
Yeah.
we,
Fair point.
John, leave the pick at the
Sure.
the lazy or the belching dragon and let Ellie rent it out for income?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I was gonna say you can leave it there. They'll figure out a system to do that if you want for income, for like downtime income. We can do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't have to be anything
Yeah.
extravagant. You know, 2 gold a day for use. I don't know.
One of the
whatever.
first weapons hanging on the bar in TBD Otari.
Nice pick.
That's a nice pick. Abed,
Yes, sir.
in your searching the city, you find a bookstore.
Did you say bookstore?
A bookstore, yes, a small bookstore with a 3-story tower behind it. There's a sign that hangs from the front that depicts a stack of books with lines of magical energy rising from the pages. Upon entering, there's a man, middle-aged man, wiry, in a robe. He's got red hair and like really close crop to his head. And he kind of looks at you with a sour face and says, "What can I do for you?"
Hello, sir. Abed pulls his hood back. Is this the front part, John, or is this the actual tower behind?
No, this is the front part. This is the
Okay.
bookstore.
I am in search of an item.
An item.
Yes.
Would the item be a book by any chance?
The item
Otherwise, you may be in the wrong place.
is a book. Well, the item is not a
Ooh.
book, but a book may help in my recovery of said item.
Okay.
Have you any knowledge in the history of the Scepter of Life?
Scepter of Life. Not sure. I have many, many books here, though. I could start perusing. Do you have any books you would like to sell?
Actually, I don't think I have any books on me, to be honest.
Just know that I am always paying for books. If you bring me books of knowledge, I'll pay you 5 gold for a stack of books. Now I'm going to back out here and talk as the DM.
Yep.
A stack of books is 1 bulk worth of books.
Okay.
Okay.
A bulk of book.
A bulk of books. A stack of books is a bulk. 1 bulk. So,
Hey, genius! I think we are getting some breathing. If you want to, yeah.
Better.
That's better. Yeah.
I will keep my eyes open. I definitely know where I can find books for you.
Okay then. Let me
Information.
look for.
Do you have knowledge of someone that may or may not be able to help me in my research?
You said the Scepter of Life?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
what you said? Scepter of Life.
It is the
Let me write
fabled
that down.
scepter which allows people to be brought back to life from the dead. Not necromancy, not as a skeleton, not as an undead, but
You're
back.
speaking of resurrection.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is
That would
rumored.
be powerful divine magic.
It is. And it is rumored that whoever wields this scepter cannot die.
Hmm.
But like I said, this is all hearsay, and I would like to learn about this. I would like if you happen to know anyone who could maybe help me in that knowledge, or possibly, and I'm gonna kind of tap my scepter or tap my staff.
Yeah.
I mean, it very much looks like what a necromantic staff would look like.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Clearly.
I'm just gonna kind of tap it, and if anyone may help this young wizard, it would be greatly appreciated.
I will peruse my library. There's more than what is just here. I have contacts in Absalom as well. I'll see what I can find for you.
In the meantime, do you know of any place that may help a young wizard such as myself protect myself? Amulets, maybe, or some new spells, or maybe a
Do
special
you know mage armor?
set of robes. I do.
About the best I have for you would be that. My knowledge is pretty much in spells, tomes, scrolls, and such, both arcane and occult.
Do you have any scrolls that may... And as a side note, sir, we are adventuring into the Gauntlight.
Really? The
anything-
Gauntlight, you say?
Yes. We are investigating. Is there anything that you could show me that may help in this endeavor?
It would take research time. It would need time. Tell you what, are you going back up there today?
This would be day 1 in the morning, so we plan on going back
Tomorrow.
tomorrow at some point.
Stop here tomorrow morning before you go. I'll give you a little something that may help you help me. Help you.
Help me to help you? Help me help you? Help me help you?
Show me the money. It may help me help you to help me show you the money.
I don't know where else to take this. I'm trying to not wake Stacy up by screaming, "Show me the money!" But
this is about as far as we're gonna go without waking people up.
I shall return. And might I ask, what is?
Oh, I love the black man you could go with, too.
Black man.
I love the black man.
Oh yeah. I love black people.
Show me the money. Anyways.
What is, if I may be so bold, in the tower that is attached to this building?
My books. My library.
If you happen
the items I do not sell.
I may be interested in some of these tomes that you have, if they are specialty items, maybe?
Let's say we start with a mutually beneficial arrangement to build rapport and trust. If I find you worthy, I will maybe let you peruse my stacks.
So this is something totally unscripted, John, but would oh, good Lord. Would there be something like a dark arts style, like wrist tattoo or something that would mark someone as friendly to the cause? Like, I feel like Abed would have like a tattoo on the front of his wrist here.
Are you like talking like the dark mark that you roll up your sleeve like in Harry Potter and have a skull get on there? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah. I'm looking to see if there's
Is there, Tom?
What's that?
This is our world, is there? I'm gonna say yes. Like,
okay.
if you want that, yes, absolutely. There's that. What is it? What does it look like? You tell me.
Abed came from a different world, though, so he's only been here a short time.
But it's dark arts.
Yeah.
So the one I'm going to have on my wrist.
Jeff, but yes. Okay.
The one I'm going to have on my right wrist is going to be an eye. It's kind of like the all-seeing eye with the pyramid. So
Okay.
it's going to be a triangle with an eye smack dab right in the middle.
The Eye of Sauron.
And that's the best I can think of off the top of my head. I can't, because if it's a skull, that's way too obvious.
Okay, so it's an eye.
Yep, it's an open.
So you're talking like the Illuminati mark, but with the Eye of Sauron.
Yes. I'll try to find something to Photoshop and throw into chat at some point. I'll make something up.
He is going to look at it.
I'm going to,
and he's going to misidentify it as a Galarian god. And I will tell you which one. I got to figure out which one it is, though I don't know the gods well enough off the top of my head to know which one would be represented by an eye. I think it would be like, yeah. But he's going to misidentify it for sure. Primarily because it's not of here.
Actually,
it may actually end up being close enough that it is from here, type thing. Like there may be an overlap.
I forget. My my patron, the person that Troy is. Dragomar, the fiendish patron who has been appearing to Abed as ravens. So if there is a mark for Dragomar, that would be the mark.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know if there is actually one in Pathfinder.
Oh, here we go.
Or not.
Deities. Dragomar. Oh, they don't have boo.
Well, either way, we'll find something. We don't have to.
Yeah, we will find one. Like I said, I don't know them well enough.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Pharasma. It may be.
Sucks to your Pharasma.
Pharasma is the god of the Lady of Graves.
I got Kukta. I love it.
Actually, in fact, he will misidentify it as oh wait, no, because her anathema is to create undead. So, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure out who it is.
Yeah. So basically, I will reach back and pet Troy so that my sleeve kind of shifts down, and he sees it.
What I will do in this instance is, let's see if you get any. No, you have no clue whether or not he saw it.
Okay, that's fair.
He is a mask of indifference.
Mm-hmm. He's a librarian.
Yep.
Fingers
by the
crossed,
way,
a dark librarian.
my name is Morlablint. Morlabint.
That's easy for you to say.
Morlibint. Morlabint. Like I said, if you find any books, bring them to me. I shall reward you. And we'll build a relationship from there. Remember, stop by before you leave in the morning.
I will. And is there a specific type of book or just any book?
Books. Knowledge.
Okay. I will keep my eyes open and I shall return tomorrow morning. And I will
Alright.
dip my head at him, pull my hood up, turn around and walk out.
Excellent. Alright.
Dun,
Anything
dun,
else?
dun, dun,
Anybody?
dun, dun, dun,
No?
dun,
Yes? No?
dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah, the only
dun,
other
dun.
thing, John, is at some point Rin maybe finds the stone that I was looking for.
Oh, the Ioun Stone.
Yeah, but no rush to that because it's not crazy powerful or anything.
Yeah. Make note of that. Scepter Life. Ioun Stone. I'll make note of those.
There's a level 1.
If you check in with
stone.
If you check in with Rin, she says yes, she has one on its way. By the next time you guys come back, she should have it.
Perfect. I always do check with my girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Whoa.
Alright.
Whoa. Is this some
What?
weird scissoring joke? I don't know.
I mean, you are a lady. You got to check with the girls. All right. So next morning, all y'all are ready to go back. You stop in at Morlbent. He casts a spell on you. Abed.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, he kind of looks at you and says, "Here." And he casts this, and he says, "This will allow you to carry more on your way back." He casts Ant Haul on you, ANTHAUL, allowing you to carry 3 more bulk for, I'm going to say 16 hours.
Oh.
And then he kind of looks at, he goes, "Is anyone else helping you?"
I would like to keep this between you and I, if we could,
Okay.
sir.
Very well.
You have not seen me, nor have I seen you.
Awkward.
He looks at you, he nods, and does this, and disappears back between curtains. For those of you on the audio, I did the John Cena, you can't see me in front of my face. So.
What are the odds that crew happen to notice this? At least him going there.
I would have gone earlier in the morning, probably either before you guys got up or as you were doing other stuff. I would have
Okay, it's not
Not
anywhere near
sneaked
where
out, but
Yinya's Mara is, I'm assuming.
It's north of the Crow's Cask.
Okay, I think I'm...
It's at 100 Rosegard Street, Rosegard Road. Actually, here I can do this for you guys. Haha. This is actually kind of fun. You guys are in Owlbear, right?
The map's changing.
Yes, exactly. Okay, you see the number 7?
Yeah.
Number 7 is it. That's where this place is. Number 14 is where the Belching Dragon is. And then I believe... Oh, where's my...
It's
Crow's Cask?
11...
Crow's Cask is... Crook's Nook is 11. And Crow's
I
Cask
think
is
that's
10.
where I was saying. Okay, so if I was at 11, there's probably no way I would have seen travel from 14 to 7.
Correct.
Not if he was going intentionally early. You sneaky little Abed in the morning.
Praying Abed in the morning. Getting an hell cast on them. Let's see, level 3. Go back to level 3 now. That's nice to know that I can do that. I got those scenes set up.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty slick.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
Click and drag. Just there's the new map. All right, so you guys come back. Which way were you coming down into this level? Is the
I
question.
think.
Where's my level 2 map? I didn't open my level 2 map. Level 2.
I don't know if I have this adventure in my phone.
Level 2 map. Well, here. Where's level 2? Here, level 2. Here's level 2.
Look at you.
So this was
Okay,
level
so
2. So doors down. We should actually take those doors. Yeah, you guys came down the stairs up in that back room upstairs. Remember?
Yeah.
You were in the back across the island where
yeah.
Spooky Wisp was.
Yeah, that's probably easier than trying to go through the middle of the castle, because I don't think those line up. That would be quite a... Well, actually, it's not that bad. If we were to go, so on this, let me grab my laser pointer. So if we were to go to those secret stairs in her study, I think that's the one that comes down here, and on the first level. I think that's the one that comes down these guys, if you can see my...
Yep, that's where you
laser.
actually come in. That's where you guys come in from upstairs to this level.
Okay.
So that
So then we would probably just go this way to this stairs. Would be the easiest way.
I'm missing your marker, your pointer at this point.
Did it stop pointing?
Stopped. Yeah, there you go. So you're gonna go for those stairs to C1.
I think we would do this little path here.
Okay. Yep,
Be
that
the
looks
shortest.
like your easiest way. So that brings you to C1. And C1 is... Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. So then let me pull up level 3 here, and I will put you down where you are. And you're going to go, oh, wow. Because you guys are all now down over here.
Ooh.
This is where you come in if you take that route.
Side note, John, as we're walking around, any chance I get to grab books?
Well, rooms are actually have listed in them. Yeah, I'm just saying you could re-explore some rooms. You may find some books that you'd be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
If you happen to poke your head in some of them.
Yeah, and I will, as we're walking, just as a side note, as we're walking back into the Gauntlight, I would tell the group that we need to go back to some of the library areas.
That's where we want to go,
Yeah,
right?
the one that Kook is circling right there is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. John, I can take a look at the maps on the upper levels that we would have gone within a short distance of, like it wouldn't have been out of our way, and just see if there's anything. So that we don't have to do it on stream here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would be boring.
It will just be, Jeff, you're looking for entries that list bulk of books from Morblint.
Yeah, I've seen them as we've been going along, knowing that we never met that Morlabent guy or whatever.
Yeah, I finally found the place that referenced where he is, and I'm like, oh shit, I should do this, and they're going to be back in town, so I can.
Yeah, so if we don't go near it, I'm not going to set it, and I don't think I'll not do anything on this floor. I'll assume this floor, we would have to go back to it to find it. But if we pass it on first or second floor, we're within reason.
That is fair. All right. So you guys are here. You pop down in. Oggerl's sitting there. He's like, hello again.
Hello. Is there anybody in here?
Just not if you can hear me.
Nodding. Tongue kind of slips back and forth.
All right.
There you go, Ryan. I think you were trying to do that.
Yeah, my
You
brow
gotta
was
click
furrowed.
on a line. You like gotta get the line itself and then get the delete to pop up.
All right.
All right, so you guys head in there,
I think we're just passing through.
passing through. Okay. Good luck.
There were no books in this room, right? Those were like planters or something. I
Correct.
think.
Do you mention the books to him at all?
To this guy?
I wouldn't.
I
Yeah,
would.
to Agro. No.
As I
You
walk
would?
past, I would ask if he had a collection of books anywhere.
Well, yeah, the back up through the mist and down the hall and into to keep going that way. And he points north.
To where everybody's going.
He's giving you broken explanations to get to the room Ryan circled.
Oops, I grabbed Kane. I meant to grab Crew, but I grabbed Kane.
Did Kane like it?
You can't grab King. He's all oily. He's slippery.
Yes, he is.
Just
slick.
the way crew likes them.
I got ideas.
Mm.
Slick body.
You sick sons of bitches.
Slick shoes, slick
Slick
shoes.
shoes. Slick shoes.
I will nod at him and continue following the group.
Yeah. What I'm going to do here, Tom. Yeah, I was gonna take Troy. I'm just gonna take Troy and I'm gonna stick him up over here in the darkness
Mhm.
and just assume he's with you
Yep, that's a good idea.
until we have a combat situation. Then we can drop him into wherever you guys are because he's right on your shoulder, right?
That's a fantastic. Yeah, he's
All right.
right on my shoulder, unless I need him.
All right. So where would you,
For
gentlemen, like to go?
For doing the completionist thing, I guess we'll continue on the north half and maybe start here, this room, this little door here.
Sorry, we're here. I didn't realize we missed rooms on this.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
you,
there's
you got a
lots of
bunch of
rooms
stuff
left
to
on this
explore
floor.
yet on this floor.
Oh,
We're about
man.
halfway.
Uh,
I'll check this door.
stopping there. The
30 20 for a thievery check to check if it's locked or trapped. Trapped first, then locked if it matters.
This doesn't seem to be either.
All right.
Where is my? Let's grab this. Do this. Do that.
Check if it's locked. I pull the handle. It blows up. Oh, I guess it's
All right. I will peek in, but I will not cross the threshold. That seems to be something Crew has learned as he's thought about it over the last day and a half.
Probably a good idea. Peeking in, the shelves on the wall here contain iron sorting racks and jars and all manner of bookbinding materials and tools.
Abed, this looks more up your alley. I don't see any books, but maybe this is where they made them.
prepared
And I'll
them.
take a step back.
Abed will, yeah. I'm gonna take a step in and I'll investigate the room. And you said book binding material, so like.
Yeah, looking at it all, you just looking around the room, you realize that all of these materials, are for bookbinding, and they're all old, dried out, pretty useless at this point. But what you do find are two different scrolls. The first one you recognize right away as a scroll of mending. The second one you need to identify because it's not on your spell list.
All right, I'll do my quick identification on it.
Okay.
Do you have to do like a recall check or something?
Yeah, recall knowledge.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
This would be recall knowledge occult. I think
Occultism.
it's occult. Yeah, occultism. Recall knowledge occultism.
24.
24. Yeah, this is a scroll
Nice.
of hypercognition.
Good lord.
It's a real thing. I looked it up. It's kind of freaking cool. It allows you to make 6 recall knowledge checks. Like in a 6-second time period.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kind of cool.
You gotta think on your feet really fast.
And you want to know the weak point of something.
What does it do? It allows
As
me to
much
make.
information about an enemy as possible, or situation.
It allows me to make 6.
Just add it to your inventory, or
It's not.
find
It's not in. Yeah, it's not in there at all. I'm creating it.
Scrolls might be like wands where you have to just get a generic scroll and then add the name of the spell to it, like the wands are.
hypercognition. You rapidly catalog and collate information relevant to your current situation. You can instantly use up to 6 recall knowledge actions as part of casting the spell. For these actions, you can't use any special abilities, reactions, or free actions that trigger when you recall knowledge.
How many actions is it?
Cool.
1 to cast.
It's spell rank 3, so that's like one higher than we currently can get to.
Pretty darn good.
Cool.
Where else have you guys not explored?
All right. Anything? I'm assuming you pinged the room in case there was anything else, or I guess that would have been the scrolls.
That is your search action is pinging typically. So I just automatically assume. I mean, it helps to be reminded.
All right. I think
Alright.
this is the last door in the hallway here. So I'll check this one also.
Let's see.
21 for thievery for traps.
Give me a second here. I can get down to. Whoops. Went too far. Alright.
Did you say some of these doors have the name of the room over the top of it in
Yes.
something that only
and
Kane
that
can
is-
read?
Undercommon.
Yes, undercommon. It's Abed that can read it.
I can read it.
this. Oh, wait, Kane? Can
Yeah,
read it?
that's not me.
I think it was just Kane.
Okay, let's see. This was what it says above this door is Bellacora's office.
Oh, do you guys want to go in Bellacora's office?
Absolutely.
That sounds awesome. Let's do it.
So let's get rid of
All right,
this.
I'll check it for.
Checking for traps.
Mhm.
This one.
21. Oh, there's the second door. Do you need me to check
Mhm.
again?
Oh yeah.
All
that's-
right.
The first door doesn't
20.
seem to have anything.
28 for the second door. I suppose I would have had to move in.
The second door.
28 for thievery.
Yeah, the second door is not trapped. Looking and inspecting the lock, you see there is a lock plate engraved with a stylized open book. Matches.
All right. Hey,
Actually, I shouldn't say.
Lady Frost, do you have any keys that have books on them? I think you did.
I mean, I do. Let's go to my
Yep.
key ring. I have keys, bronze, lighthouse, and book.
Yep, that book one.
Yeah. All right.
That
cool.
looks like the engraving on this lock plate.
Well, that's probably the easy way in. Let's try it.
Okay.
I'd love to try that key.
Less fun.
All right. Put it in the door and
Would you like to open the door? I'll let you. Go
Actually,
first if you want.
Crew, the keyhole is large enough to look through. As you're looking through it, you don't
I'm probably
see
about that
anything
height, so.
other than the fact that the room is brightly lit. You notice the room is brightly lit on the other side.
You guys, the room is brightly lit through this keyhole.
Anything moving around in there, Sugar?
The flickering of light. That's all you can tell.
I don't see anything moving, but the light seems to be coming from like an open flame or something because it's flickery.
Well, probably warmer than out here. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Okay. So turn the key.
Keymaster, gatekeeper.
Opens the door.
Here we go.
Door swings open, revealing an office that is brightly lit by several glowing lights and a chandelier hanging above desk and chair. Mirrors hanging on the north and south wall, although both of them are badly cracked. As you look up at that chandelier, you realize there's just one torch in the middle of it, and it's refracting through several valueless crystals, other than they're refracting the light around the room, and it lights up this room incredibly well.
I like that you said valueless crystals because we would have looted that bitch.
Yep. Exactly. Well, in fact, and I was looking for the wording on it, but it says it reflects through many pretty but valueless chunks of glass. That's the way it's listed in the adventure. So it wasn't me. Paizo knows adventures.
Yeah. Since it looks for the most part empty, I guess I'll take a step in unless Miss Frost wanted to go first.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind to go first. It looks very pretty inside. I'll give it a little ping to see if there's anything around.
The chandelier. The torch in the chandelier.
That makes sense.
I'm pulling it down, you realize, or if you do, like you straight up, you have one already. It's another ever-burning torch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in there.
Okay.
I recognize the power of it. It just kind of seems very similar. I don't know. I'd rather have light in this room than another torch.
Than not light.
Yeah.
All right. If nothing jumps out at her, I'll then sneak past and start checking the next door.
This door is locked as well.
15 to know if it's trapped.
Does not seem to be trapped at all.
All right. There's a keyhole.
Yes.
All right, Miss Frost, got any keys that might fit this one? Can I look through and see if I can see through it?
Looking through this one.
See through the key. It's just dark.
No, there's light over there. You don't see anything, but make a perception check.
Uh, 25.
You hear two things from the other side of the door. One is softly bubbling water. And then the other thing you hear is an occasional soft cackle of laughter.
You're watching an episode of Golden Girls.
Estelle Getty.
That's interesting. So if Miss Frost can look through her keys and see if there's anything, otherwise I'll...
Got any insignias or anything that might indicate?
No. You could try maybe a brass key or something, but it doesn't look like it. There's nothing that there, like the book or anything, or the lighthouse, that makes you think that you have a key for this door specifically.
I have a silver key that I'm not sure that I know when we used. And then the lighthouse key just to see if it's general. And then I'll use that book key again. But if none of those three open it, then
Yeah, none of those three seem to open this one.
Okay, I'm gonna wave crew forward
All
and
right.
say, I got nothing for this one.
Need a couple of thievery checks here, crew.
All right. Let's see if I didn't waste them all earlier. Here we go. Number 1, 22.
22, yeah. Successfully, you got your tools in there, and you hear a click. The door is not giving yet. The lock hasn't given, but you know you're making positive progress.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Nice.
put my hand on Crew's shoulder because I myself hear one of the cackles. I say, quietly, sugar.
All right. 24
24.
is the second one.
A quieter, softer click, and the key or your tool turns successfully, and you know the door is unlocked at this point.
All right. I'm going to. I think I'm going to wave Kane up and say, I don't know what's on the other side of the door, but it sounds like water and cackling. Do you want to lead the way?
If you're looking for quiet, this is not the right way to go. Just telling you now.
King
I'll
does
look at
not
Miss
do
Frost.
quiet.
I'll look at Miss Frost and see if she wants to do this the quiet way or the loud way.
I can take you in quiet, or I can take you in loud.
It's obvious that Miss Frost would want her boys to go in first. So she's just
Clearly.
like,
If I may interject, and I'll snap my fingers and point, and Troy will fly into the room.
Did you open the door yet?
Oh, I thought
I
you.
didn't, but I
It
will.
hasn't opened yet.
I will stealthily open the door for Troy.
Yeah, I'll say if you open the door a crack, Troy will fly in, and I will see what is in the inside.
28 for stealth.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
You open
opening
the
a door.
door. You open the door stealthily, but Troy flies in, making the ruckus that a bird would in a small confined area.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of things happen. Okay, so Troy circles around. This room is exceptionally comfortable with a thick carpet and bright light from a glowing chandelier and soothing incense you smell wafting in into the office room from this room. There are 2 overstuffed chairs that sit opposite a table of like stacked books and stuff, and there's more books that set on shelves on the western wall. There's a soft gurgling fountain in the corner that has it looks like a skull, but it's like covered in moss, and it's just bubbling out of the eyes and back into the pool.
That sounds really cool.
Sitting on
Bring Shui in here.
Sitting on one of these comfortable chairs is a make a recall knowledge. You know anything about the Feywild?
Nope.
No, just make a recall knowledge for what you're seeing. You have absolutely no clue what this thing is.
We have to pick a something. Recall knowledge something.
Recall knowledge nature, then yeah. Or occult.
20.
Wait. Hang on a second. Hang on. I know how to do this. Give me a second. Recall knowledge nature. Yes.
Okay,
Nature.
yeah, I got a 23.
Okay.
And as you
Nice.
guys are standing there, you would have seen Abed's eyes go completely black and like kind of roll back as he's looking through Troy's eyes.
So what you see is it's about 2 feet tall with like insect wings and large eyes with a bulbous head. He's got a book open, trying to balance a book in his lap. And he's got a bottle of ink in one hand and a quill in another hand. And he's reading a book or looking at a book. And he keeps marking in the book different things. And they're completely absorbed in this book and the grisly descriptions of ritual sacrifice and such on his lap. He doesn't seem, although Troy is making a significant amount of noise, he does not seem to pay much attention to Troy. In fact, he looks up at him at one point and says, "Shoo, Larry, shoo," and he continues, and then he turns the page and laughs again and takes the ink and starts drawing more into this book.
All right. Troy is just going to sit on top of the fountain and watch.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I will come back to and relay this information. There's a giant bug reading a book it's like he's making notes in it. And there's a fountain on the far end or not the far end. It's the fountain's to the right there.
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
it's
the
on the far
fountain-
end. It is on the
fountain
far end. Yep.
Is across. It's got some water coming out of the eyes. It's kind of cool, to be honest. I kind of want it.
This sounds like a room that is tailor-made for you, Abed. Why don't you go check it out?
There are 2 doors in this room as well that you see, one to the north and
Mhm.
one to the south.
And there are 2 doors.
Got books and skulls. It's all about you.
Books and skulls.
So,
And skulls and books.
You said-
Books and skulls.
so if you describe the creature as being pretty small, I'd be tempted to stealth in and grapple it.
Why so aggressive?
Are we gonna? Oh, should we just go in and say hi?
Howdy, neighbor.
Abed should go and say hi. This is an educational conversation between equals.
Ooh, the sophisticates.
All right. I got it for you. All right.
Okay.
Go for it.
Troy's in the room, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm gonna practice my ventriloquism skills like a bird is talking to them.
I love it.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
I love it.
And I'm gonna make like really generic bird voice, like, "Ah? How's it going, guys?"
I'll go back into Troy's body for this.
Shoo, bird. Says the thing. Oh, leave. Bye.
What you reading? It seems cool.
And he slams the book and ink down and charges Troy. And I need us to roll initiative.
Oh, well, maybe the aggressive approach was right.
Let's see.
Can I roll
he's-
We
stealth?
tried,
Because
we
he's
tried the
got-
non-lethal approach. I think we had to at least get credit for the effort.
Yeah. Let me put him
Can
on
I
the board.
roll,
I need a token for him. Let's see.
Can I roll stealth for initiative since he doesn't know we're there?
Sure, I will allow you to do that.
Nice.
Let's use the goblin token. Why not? He's sitting in this chair. We'll put him in that chair. Actually, and I gotta make him smaller because he's only 2 feet.
You got 40 inches?
Nope. So he's sitting in that chair.
40 inches.
So then he throws the book and charges Troy. So he's gonna move to here, and he's going to try and claw at Troy once, and then we will do the initiative thing. Does a let's see, where's this freaking thing? 20 hit Troy? I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
For 9 slashing damage. And we can roll initiative.
Oops.
We just got here. Troy's going to be dead already.
Is he dead?
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry, Troy.
Okay. So then I need initiatives for Abed.
Abed has a 27.
Ooh, hot damn.
Ooh. Wow.
That's That's a fire in the iron.
Well, I
Iron
mean,
in the
technically,
fire.
I'm looking at the guy through Troy. I'm right there.
Yeah,
Fair.
you saw
True.
it happen live. 17.
17. Even with your using stealth?
Yeah, you
Ouch.
have plus 10 for stealth, and it was only a 7 on
Jeez.
the die.
Kane.
22.
22. And Lady Sail.
16.
16. That is perfectly split. Abed, you are first, sir. As
Alright.
This thing that seems appropriate considering Troy went after, or he went after Troy.
So I'm going to cast Ray of Frost through Troy.
Okay.
24 to
Get him in the
hit.
eye. Get him in the eye.
24 to hit.
Mhm.
Let me look at his shiznit. 24 to hit. That does hit.
For 8 cold damage.
8 cold damage. All right, cool.
And then, so if I cast shield, that's got to be on myself, right? I'm assuming that I cannot cast shield on Troy. Like, if I can do, I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know what that was.
No, that was Rick. I thought Rick was doing something.
Oh. If I can cast spells through Troy, can I use Troy to cast shield on him?
On Troy, can you cast shield on another target?
Well, if I'm using Troy as the center of as the spell.
Read shield.
Raise a magical shield of force. This counts as using the raise a shield action. Okay, so that would be a no.
You raise, yeah.
I'm going to have Troy fly back out to me. That's going to be Troy's movement. And then I am going to... Yeah, that's it.
He
That's it.
doesn't-
That's
he
my
doesn't-
turn.
He doesn't. Okay. He doesn't have any whatchamajigger thingamajiggers. Kane. So
Troy
move Troy
will
back
not
to you,
be
Abed.
here, he went back out.
He's going to be on my shoulder.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'll move. Here. I'll get right up next to the little guy.
All right.
I mean, he tried to kill the bird. I guess I have.
You would have heard Troy, yeah. And then you would have heard the resounding frostbolt or whatever it was that.
All right. So then we are going to intimidating strike him.
Okay.
Speed. And my hammer. Here we go. 28.
28 does hit. It is not a crit though.
Ghetto crit. 20 damage.
20 damage. Hot shit. Bludgeoning?
2d8 plus 4. 8, 8, and 4. 6 damage.
Hot damn.
Wow.
Now that's an intimidating strike. So is there a save then he needs to make?
He's automatically frightened 1.
Oh shit. Nice.
Which will end at I think at the end of his turn he loses that, but
Frightened.
Until then, he's frightened.
1. All right, cool. He is frightened 1. Hot diggity
that's the end of
dog.
my turn. That was a
All
2-action attack.
That moves to him. He is going to I need a fortitude saving throw as he starts waving his hands a little bit and speaking some gibberish.
Fortitude. 27.
27. Yeah, for a moment. Where is his? Yeah. For a moment he's doing this and you feel like some sort of magical energy like course over the like if you wore an eye mask to sleep, like that region of your face, there's this magical energy that kind of ripples and peels, but ends up having no effect on you. As you are sitting there. Let's see, that was those, and then he gets frustrated by that, and he's gonna swing at you. Ooh, not with
Bring it, little
dice.
man.
28 to hit. Nope, 27 to hit.
That does hit.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh. Almost right back at you with the ghetto crit. 13 slashing damage as his claws rake through your oiled flesh. Then it is Crew's turn.
All right. Seems good. I'll go around the stuffed chair to get to his flanking side.
Yep.
He loses frightened at the end of his turn.
Oh yeah, he loses frightened, but he is about to gain
He's
flat-footed.
flat-footed. All right, so
Which is even better.
let's see. All right, rapier. Attack 1. 28 to hit.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, that's a success. Not quite a crit. Close.
Okay. 8 points of damage
8 points of
of
damage.
piercing, if it matters.
Piercing. Piercing doesn't.
And
Question: does
Second
anyone have
attack.
a cold iron weapon? No.
we have. I thought we had some cold iron, but I don't think we ever had it smelted.
You
did,
didn't have to
yeah.
put in a weapon.
Never
You have
did
cold
anything
iron,
with
but
it.
you don't. Yeah. Okay. So no one's
I
got a
think-
cold
it's
iron
in-
weapon.
It's in our party trunk at the TBD.
Ah,
Too
bad you don't have it.
Do.
you could bonk him with it in the head. That'd be a cold iron weapon.
Improvised weapon. You'd be better
alright,
off
so-
attacking with your weapon. So.
Second attack is with the kukri is 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
Nice. And that is 10 slashing damage.
Ooh, diggity dog. He does take that 10 slashing damage. That completes your turn.
And that is.
You moved, attacked,
Oh, I
attack.
forgot to add sneak attack to both of those because he was flat-footed. Hold on. Extra d6 on the first one was 2, and extra d6 on the second one was 3.
So a total of 5 more.
Yeah.
Oops. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Miss Frost. Because I'm nasty.
Yeah, Miss Frost is gonna have to move into the room.
she
Slide
is.
here,
Slide to the left.
and let's just shoot a couple box fire into the area here. So. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh,
Roll.
nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
I
Ignore
was gonna say that was 2d20s. Ryan, what are you doing?
We don't have advantage in
Murder,
this
death,
game.
kill.
No. Ooh.
All right, 25 to hit.
25 does hit. Yes. Yes.
All right. That. 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage. Yes.
Nice.
And we'll go again.
Ooh.
That's only 11 to hit.
11 does not hit. Nope, that's not gonna make it.
That's not cool. She's just, when she's kind of done with her thing, she's kind of shooting alongside the recliner. She's gonna kind of tuck back.
Go ahead and make. Well, you actually need an action to hide.
Oh, okay,
But-
never mind. She's just kind of laying.
That would be
Yeah,
no.
on the
You get.
side.
You get. I mean, you tuck back. That's fine. It's just if you hide, I think I can get you. Could have gotten you a bigger bonus, but
No
If
worries.
she takes cover, that's the action.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to use an action for that. So
Okay.
All crew
Uh,
sees. All crew sees from his side is Is Lady still slowly going down like you're faking the elevator? Going down behind the chair? Yeah, that is literally it.
Yeah, exactly. That moves us back to the top. Abed, is you, sir.
All right, I definitely have to get closer if I want to do anything.
Yes, you
Oh.
do. Or you could send Troy in.
Oh, I could. You're right.
He's already a little hurt, but you know.
Well, Troy's gonna fly
He'll come
into
back.
the opposite end of the room from him because he's smarter than that.
There is no place in this room now where this guy cannot be flanked. He is going to be off guard / flat-footed no matter where he stands in this room at this point.
It's just a matter of to whom.
Yeah.
And
I don't think
then
he's going to get another turn, honestly.
I am going to cast Produce Flame in his direction. Hopefully to hit.
I'm going to produce flame in your general direction.
15.
So you're going to fart and light a match?
Yeah, pretty much. Troy's gonna fly overhead, drop some poo on him, and fart fire. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Nay-poo.
15 to hit. 15 does not hit. He's not very accurate with his butt.
Nope. He farted in the wrong direction.
He farted in the general direction and never actually got there.
Don't sit in the overstuffed chairs now.
Is that all?
Suddenly Miss Frost is like, oh, Jesus.
What are they overstuffed with? It's actually overpowering the incense in the room.
That's it.
That's when you get that
Yeah, I'm not
Is that all
moving
you're
or
actually
anything.
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah. I'm not moving or
Okay.
anything, so that's it.
Now that we're all kind of in the room, I mean, you said it looked like a bug creature. Does it still look like a bug now that we're up close?
Yeah, it's some sort of fey creature. Some
So-
insectoid fey creature.
Like the insect-style fairy, almost?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly that.
So it looks like a person, but also a bug. But
Yes.
also a fairy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Like a skinnier version of the dude that was on janitor duty.
Okay.
Kane, it is your go, sir.
All right. We're going to intimidating strike him again. That's what I do.
Do it.
So I'm going to use my 1 hero point because the session's almost done, and that was a miss.
Yes.
Here we go. Nat 20 for 33 to hit.
Oh shit, that's a nat 20. So, would you like a card, sir, or do you just
Sure,
wanna
why
go
not? Let's see what happens.
bludgeoning, right?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Let's go with the target becomes fatigued. In addition to
Okay.
everything else, I think that's gonna be like severely fatigued.
He looks,
Yeah,
he looks like he's exhausted from getting his ass kicked.
So fatigued, he's not even breathing.
Exactly. He doesn't have the energy to even breathe. What's the damage, sir?
Now this is
26 bludgeoning.
26 bludgeoning damage. Now, me and Jeff talked about this after things. I want to try something new here, and I really kind of like this idea as far as turning narration over to the players. Now, I've had you guys describe killing blows. I'd like to just have someone who isn't delivering the killing blow describe it from their point of view. And the most opportune person right now seems like Crew, because he's on the opposite side of this death blow that is going to do 10 more damage than necessary to kill it, Jeff. So when you're describing this death from your perspective, what does this look / feel like as Kane smashes this thing?
I'm gonna say Kane brings a nice big overhead. You know, he doing the intimidating strike. He wanted the baddie to see this as it was happening, so it was over the top, just almost slow motion in his deliberateness of it, and it squashes the bug as you would expect a bug to be squashed with an oversized fly swatter. And if the bug was liquid, is kind of what it would look like as the guts just kind of like splash outward. So Crew gets a nice face full, and then the back of the couch, and then around the couch you kind of get that little mermaid splash where it's like psh. So Ms. Frost is probably safe in Troy, but they get to see that, the dramatic splash zone.
A mermaid splash of bug guts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appropriate.
And on that note, Tom, would you like to take us out here?
Yes, I would be honored to take us all out. Maybe
Actually,
for-
I'm going to step in real quick, one second, real quick, and let you guys know you got 70 experience for today.
Nice.
So that should bring you to an even 200.
Very nice.
Now you can go.
All right, we are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/TomMNorm or bit.ly/NerdTube for our YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel. That's where we have all of our show replays are living, going all the way back to the initial first episode ever of Two Nerds One Quest. Support the show. Let other people know about it. Give us ratings, reviews, wherever you get the podcast from. Follow the Twitch channel, follow the YouTube channel, get notified when we go live. Join us. Help us name the shows. When you join us live, you can do that. Then you can vote on those show titles to help choose what we call it. Yes, such a fun time back with the full group. Thank you, everybody in chat, for joining us. Thank you to the podcast listeners for listening, and patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest if you would like to support us monetarily that way. Also, we do accept the Amazon Prime Twitch subs on Twitch. So just a couple ways that you can help us. We use that to improve the show, to get audio sounds, to just overall benefit to the listeners. So thank you for that. That being said, for me, for Rick, for Cooch, for Genius, and for the DMJC, Better Nerds.
D&D is life. Na 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 na.